Oh, for you, since you asked three.
Must nego.
Yeah, over here. Maybe can I move back a bit? Yeah, this
Sure,
line is
sure.
nice. Then we can film you.
Thank you, Eric. Have you ever thought that you will get results so quickly after a boot camp? Honestly, I didn't think it is possible because I have the experience of being motivated at boot camps and later I fall into slumber. Is it natural for any of you? When I signed up for the last year December's boot camp, I only have one goal, which is to learn. But after I trusted the process and I practiced, I did all the required quests, I actually felt that, something clicked in me. I was ready. I felt I was ready. Do you know what I did next? You're supposed to ask what?
What?
Okay. I talked to God. I told God, if I open my mouth, you open the doors, okay? So I connected with people, sharing with people my story. Then during a casual conversation with a friend, I shared my passion to spread my message out. And to my surprise, he told me that he will offer me an opportunity to have a speaking gig or, to speak in his venue. And so fast forward 3 months later, I was at a stage at Toastmasters workshop, first time speaking, and a room full of people. I spoke confidently, and the audience connected very well with me. At the end of the speech, some even came and tell me that I felt so connected. I love your vulnerability. When will you share again? What I want to say is, it's not about seeking opportunities at that moment for me. It's not about how well I speak, okay, in my speeches. It's about transformation. That was a transformative event for me. And I felt that I have offered something of value to others. So very important thing to do is trust the process, get your speeches done at stage time, connect with the community, and stay the course. I think it's a challenge for people to stay the course. They tend to give up easily, but this community is so wonderful. Opportunities do not come to you like a roadmap, but I believe that the GBTS platform is a compass that makes you move forward. Today, I'm very grateful to Eric and the GBTS team and also the whole community for this opportunity for me to move forward and improve myself. And that was very transformative for me. So I am very grateful. Eric, Sifu, I call you Sifu.
Makes you sound so old, but yes.
如果没有遇见你，我将会是在哪里？
That was not part of the plan, but okay.
日子过得怎么样？人生是否要珍惜？老师，我支持你，我很珍惜。
很珍惜，要加油 ，OK?
Yes, thank you everyone.
Very good. Let's give Caroline a big hand. Good job. Our next speaker also got a free speech recently. Mr. Wayne, let's give a big hand for Mr. Wayne. Yeah. The microphone. Okay. Microphone. Yes.
Hi, thank you, Eric.
Dr. Wayne, I apologize. Okay.
Thank you, Eric. Okay, hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, I'll get straight to the chase, okay? Now, what helped me is 3 things. Start taking action, stay on the course, and seize the opportunity. Okay? What did I take action? I basically worked on my LinkedIn. Actually, prior to GBTS, I already had like 8,900, 700 followers. But I wasn't branding myself. I had followers because they are in my areas. Okay, see, before GBTS, I would conventionally introduce myself as, hello, I'm a university lecturer, I'm a social scientist, I'm a co-founder of a consultancy, right? But after GBTS, you just learned yesterday and the day before, right? How we introduce ourselves. In fact, on school right now, Terence has put a very nice template for doing this. So After GPTS, I started working on my LinkedIn primarily to strengthen and clarify my niche on LinkedIn. And I also started working on one sheet. And I should say the gentleman over there, his name is Esmond. Can we give a clap to Esmond? Yeah, that's right, Esmond. He helped me. Now, in fact, he's chasing me to give him a final draft. He did a first draft for me. Yeah, so I'm the one who is slow, not him. Right? So he's helping me. So that's what I did. I got started. I stayed the course. How did I do it? I reminded myself why I signed up for GPTS. Okay, which I should also remind you. Just now Eric asked us, can you spend an hour a day, right? Working on this, right? And many of you nodded. You know what was my reaction when I heard that? What was this? Sure not. Sorry, Teresa, forgive me. But that is the Singapore lingo. Sure not. Hokkien. Yeah, boo. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure, at that point. But I don't know how come. After I start working on LinkedIn and my niche, then I got interested because people on LinkedIn start responding. Oh, wow, like these people whom I never thought existed and never thought I existed suddenly show up. And this is one group that I really realized many of the opportunities come. These are C-suite people, CHRO, CEO, CXO, CTO, CIOC, whatever O. They will not post, they are not creators, but they will use those recruiter profiles. You cannot tell them who they are, right? Then they will send you a message. Now that's what I get. So yesterday during lunch, I had lunch with one of these CHROs, 20 years history, 20 years work history, and changed job. In fact, his latest job is not even on his own LinkedIn. And that's how people found me. So people found me. Up to today, I have 4 unpaid speeches. See, the thing about university lecturers, social scientists, we are used to giving free paid speech because give, right? Contribute to society, right? We publish papers. It's meant for people to read. So I don't have that thinking or mindset. I myself need to have mindset change. Then second thing is this, I don't have the skills to get paid speech. So that's why I'm here in GPTS. So the third thing I should say is seize opportunity. So when I, in a conference, in an academic symposium, saw somebody during tea break whom I recognize as chairperson of an association, which aligns with my niche, I just took the courage, used Eric's idea, just, be active and open my mouth. And then I just got invited. I asked her, so Prof, can I speak to your members? And she just said yes on the spot. And it was during tea break, holding a coffee cup, and that was how things happen. So to date, I have 4 working on my 5th unpaid speech. I really hope to convert. Pray for me. And my call to action to you is add me on LinkedIn, Wayne Freeman Chong. Second thing is come to stage time. If you stay in the East, I organize regular stage time once a month in Tampines. And the third thing is if you are the scientist sort, right? There are 5 types of speakers. You're the scientist sort, come talk to me during tea break at that corner. There are some unique, more peculiar challenges that scientists face communicating scientific evidence to the general public. Thank you.
Well done. Wow. Very cool. So you need your one sheet. The minute your one sheet, you frame people out already. Say, oh, can I speak? Yeah, this is my one sheet. This is my fees. Done. And then all they will tell you is we don't have a budget, but now in your mind, they know that actually you come with a fee. Okay, got it? All right. Thank you so much, Wayne. Dr. Wayne. Wow, there's smart people here. Oh, it's okay. I'll pass to the next one. Now, our next person, he's very eager to come on stage. He is Lloyd. Can we give Lloyd a big, big hand? Woohoo! Wow, how come this one's so special?
Morning, everyone. Am I working? Okay. Morning, Eric. Can I see a show of hands now? Who among us are really passionate about public speaking? It's quite a huge number. I think the rest of us, at least for now, we're starting to develop that love. You'll fall in love with it, especially you know that, okay, why we speak publicly. This topic has always fascinated me because it's a very powerful tool to connect with people, to make differences and even transform lives, right? But let's face it, is it also a little bit scary? Is it, right? It's just like in a room full of people waiting for you in a karaoke, waiting for you to sing APT, even dance to it. What's even scarier is trying to get your first speech. I think that's also quite scary. So fresh off the September batch of GPTS, I look hard for my paid speech. I send in unsolicited emails to HR departments. I talk to bank directors. I just randomly talk to people. Okay. Some of them are still talking to me, nothing concrete yet. Till weeks ago, I heard of a friend, a uni mate, who's actually a respected lawyer and an author. So he recently was organizing a seminar based on his book called Mind, Soul, and Body Decoded. So his name is Gerald Chew. And I thought, sweet lah, my chance to shine. After being trained by Eric, having so much practice, I think it's my time to shine really. Okay? But here's the problem. He didn't invite me there. So I did the most kiasu thing, and also probably subconsciously taking the advice that Su Yan mentioned yesterday about being thick-skinned. How is thick-skin good for a public speaker, right? Just pick up the phone and call lah. So it went like, "Hey Gerald, remember me or not? Lloyd from your uni days I was like, Lloyd, yeah, roughly recall. Okay. So I went, hey, long time no catch up. How about meeting up at Buntong Kia next week? My treat. He just sounded like a bit skeptical. So long never contact. Before he had chance to think further, I said, let's go Lay Garden now. Okay, let's do it. So long story short, we went to Lay Gardens. First 2 minutes was just spent convincing him that I wasn't selling insurance. Yeah. Not MMN. Then I pitched this. Hey, I know that you are actually holding a seminar soon based on your book, okay? And I actually had a copy of his book just to prove that I supported him. Yeah, I supported him. So I had a copy of his book with me. Your book is great. I read pages of it. Yeah, his book is great. And then I told a story in his book. So that is just social proof. I proved that I actually read something. I'm not lying to him. How about getting me as your guest speaker? Because I know you're looking for a guest speaker. How about that? He responded like that. And then I could even hear his thought. His expression spoke of everything. I hear from some friends that you just went to this GPTS boot camp. You want to be a guest speaker in my seminar? I think, how would you respond if you actually have you face a situation like this? Okay, for me, I'm not about to give up. Not after having so much practice at stage time, being trained by Eric. At the same time, I myself as coach, aspiring speakers like yourselves, I have confidence in myself, enough confidence in my ability to deliver value. So I didn't give up. I said, hey, before he could order anything too expensive, I said, hey, Gerald, how about this? After lunch, we go back to your conference room. Let me do a full presentation. Okay? I have a very interesting life story around rebuilding my life after the global financial crisis. I'll link it to your book. And you listen to my pitch. If you're not impressed, you got nothing to lose. You still had a free lunch at Lay Garden. Right? Okay? So he said, okay lah, nothing to lose. So long story short, we went back to his office. I gave him the entire speech, okay? And guess what? All the stage time, all the training, and even all the coaching actually helps. He was impressed. Yay! Okay, I'll take you on, Lloyd, he said. But one thing you must remember, you have to promise me, you need to deliver value to my audience because my reputation hinges on that. Don't F this up for me, please. Okay, of course, I'll promise anything. You give me the speech, I'll promise anything, man, at that moment, right? So from that day on, I rehearsed like If you can imagine, I rehearsed like Blackpink rehearsed for their concert. I spoke in the mirror. I kind of like spoke when I drive. And even when sleeping, I could hear myself speak, you know. It was to that extent. So when that day came, I went on stage. I poured my heart out. Everything that, you know, the Chinese spiritualistic film, you and so long, right? You just give everything. And it worked. The feedback was incredible. I really had people walking up to me and say, hey, your story very touching. It really inspired me, resonated with me. That was the moment I realized that I'm actually meant to do this. I'm meant to do this, really. You will feel that way too, I assure you. But here's the thing. This opportunity didn't just fall on my lap, right? You have to step out of your comfort zone. Make that first call. Create a LinkedIn post. And connect. So when you do that, right, you appear fully prepared. You open doors that you never imagined possible. With that, thank you, and best of luck to getting your first paid speech.
Wow. Are you guys loving this? Beautiful. So proud of you.
Thank you.
So what's now, do you feel like your confidence went up already?
Very much. A quantum leap,
Correct. Now you can reach out to even more paid speeches.
definitely.
Very good. So congratulations for your paid speech. More to come, okay?
Thank you, Eric.
Right, 20 to be pro. He did it. I've got to remind you, he's from September batch. And he got his paid speech already. But did he work very hard for it? Absolutely. Who are your coaches, Lloyd? Who helped you? Sati, where are you? Sati, and then who else?
CF.
Well done. Wow, the two top coaches. Wow, Joe, you trained them well, huh? All right, now our final sharer before we go for break. This gentleman, Sati, was from, I think, June batch, and he himself also went out there and got himself paid speeches. Not one paid speech, but paid speeches. So, shall we invite him up? He's our last speaker for today. Let's hear how you do it. And it's a great, great speaker. All right, big hand for Sati. Yeetman.
Thanks, Eric. Now you are wondering why I'm so well dressed. It's not because I got an opportunity to speak today. It's Sunday. And what happens on Sunday? I got to be at home doing chores. So today morning I dressed up well. So when my wife came to me and said, Sakti, where are you off to? I say, hey, I got a very important meeting and a speech to do. But I did not tell her it's a 3-minute speech. So sometimes you got to be dressed well so that you are ready for the opportunity. Now, let's come to the speech, right? Let's just give a round of applause. Now, with a show of hands, how many of you are here so that you can get paid when you speak? Excellent. That means I'm in the right place, right? Now, 7 months ago, I was a bit lost. I was thinking, I got all the value, right? I was an airborne ranger. I was an Ironman triathlete. I got so much value to give. But how can I get paid? Anybody feel that way? I mean, true, right? If you're good in something, why do it for free? So I was looking for opportunity. I was looking up. I was looking down. I was looking everywhere. Then one day I was looking on Facebook. Then I saw this guy coming to say, hi, would you like to live a high lifestyle? On first class planes. It's Eric Feng, right? So when I look at the advertisement, you say, 3 days boot camp can get paid. Sure not. So I was doubtful. But I decided, why not? I mean, this guy, he has done it. He has, done all those things. In fact, I've attended his speech. And, he has done everything that I wanted to achieve. So why not invest in myself to see whether if I can get paid to speak? So in June, I came over here on the first day, where it was in Marina Bay Sands. And I was one of you guys, right? Seated down there, still thinking, sure not. So he started. So I was expecting him to, download with all the info, which was true. He was downloading so much information. I felt like, this is too much for me. I'm a simple guy, not a professor, no. You give me so much information, how to download, how to do. But the beauty was this. Apart from the information, he had a clear structure.
Now, how many of you feel they got a lot of homework to do? Good. That is what will give you paid speech. Because he had this quest on the GPTS app that made me feel very uncomfortable. I had to do my niche quest where I need to find out my niche, right? How unique I was. And in fact, I realized I was the only airborne ranger, Ironman triathlete, who talks about performance. Isn't that good? Super good. Now I know my value already. So I was thinking, okay, good. Now my aspiration went up higher. Now that I know my value, I don't want to get paid to speak. I want to get really paid well. Really high, right? So I started checking out what's the market rate for top speakers. 10 to 15K. I said, okay. I set my goal. So I did the next quest, right? Crafting out my speech. And each time I did that, I got better. So what Eric had done was he had built a structure, right? To come up with my speech, to do the one sheet, which you all, he thought about it today, right? And the most important thing is, I also realized that nobody is going to blow your trumpet unless you blow it yourself. Right? That's why LinkedIn, man, hey, we are Asian somehow we are very humble, no? Whenever you ask me, Sakti, oh, congratulations, I say, no lah. Now it's different. I'll walk like that. Yeah, thank you. Right. So, you are special, right? You got to believe that. So that's what happened. So then I used that, and soon I was ready. I was lucky. I got a speech. How many want to feel lucky? Or how many of you feel lucky right now? Now, it's not the kind of 4D luck. My definition of luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And the good thing is that Eric helped me to prepare. I was ready. I was prepared. Now just waiting for the opportunity. But also the bad news is opportunity don't just fall on your lap, right? You got to go out there. But I also learned another skill set, blowing my trumpet. So made myself as interesting as possible. 47-year-old. I actually have a busted knee, but I cleared Ironman triathlon. So I met up with people on LinkedIn. I say, shall we have coffee? And they were interested because they want to know how a 47-year-old with a busted knee can clear an Ironman triathlon, right? 3.8 km swim, 180 kilometer cycle, and then still can run 42 km. Hey, how do you do it? I said, Ken, meet me for coffee. So while I was talking to them, I told them, I'm so obsessed with performance. I help people to achieve performance, but just to double check, I make sure I practice it, and that's why I go for Ironman. So if you want, I can come over to give a 60-minute speech to your guys without charging you anything. And that's how I got my free speech. But I did not do it once, I did it many times. I did it again and again, and eventually people gave me the chance. Thanks to Priscilla yesterday, she told me during a speech, right? There's only one you. We are all unique. So I started using my uniqueness for my advantage. So there's another thing that Eric has done in this bootcamp itself, or during my time, is this. He has created a fantastic tribe, community, Lightbringers community. So during my journey, there are times where I got lost. I don't know what to do. I look up to CF. I say, brother, how? Then he will show me the way. Or I'll call Terrence, anytime one. Terrence is like invisible man. No? You put and say, how to do this, then you see Terrence, just go A, B, C, do. He will just tell you and go on. So there'll be a lot of them, your coaches, your besties. So as much possible, try to take down as many numbers and contact as many people as and when you are lost, because they are always there. So don't worry. Eric may not be there, but he has set the system that you will always get the right information for you. And that's the beauty. So find your tribe. All right. So end of the day, today, I'm not here to go on an ego trip. So, it feels nice when you're on stage and you have people clapping, But the whole idea is, if you want to be lucky, then preparation is the key. So after today, a lot of you highlighted during my conversations out there that, hey, too much information. It's okay. The quest or the app will help you filter down the necessary information you require, and it will bring you step by step to where you want to go. All you got to do is just do what Eric tell you, because it will bring you there. Along the way, once you reach there, you can refine. With that, all the best. Be lucky. Get paid really, really well. Thank you.
Wait, say that first. First of all, do you think he's a great speaker? So wait, important. So you got free speeches. Do you get paid speeches?
Yes, I did.
What's the connection between free and paid? How do you go from free get paid? So free is because you go for coffee session.
Yeah.
Then you share about your story. Then how did that lead to paid?
So when I did my free speeches, what I did, I still got paid because I sold my coaching programs. I said,
Smart.
would you be interested if I give you a complimentary 1 hour coaching, and then I sold coaching packages behind? So the paid speeches came about is when I was invited to a media conference in Bali where they were all professors, and then I'm the only guy who's a diploma holder go there. But the good thing is I was so prepared. I know that I was the only expert because I was the best in terms of performance.
Yes.
So that's where I got paid for
And
that.
then you also got paid speeches. So he got paid front end, he got paid back end. Now that's a champion. Let's give him a big hand. Thank
Just
you so
to
much.
add on one more thing.
Yeah.
After I finished my Ironman, I put a couple of posts. If you look at my LinkedIn, right, I put up, I did, and I had stories on performance and everything. I met up a couple of people to share with them my story, and I just secured another speech as of on Thursday. So it's going to be in March.
Paid speech?
Paid speech.
Yeah, no more free already. Yeah, you're done free enough already.
This is a very well paid speech. So
Yes! So proud of you.
Thank
More
you.
to come,
Thank
okay?
you.
Talk
Thank
to
you so
Debbie. We want you for our kickoffs as well.
yes,
Yeah?
thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Are y'all convinced? Can you all get paid speeches? Yeah, you can. Do the work, okay? The quest is there. I'll wait for you at the end of the quest. Now, so with that, we're going to take a break.